right. Man, what about that night video here? That was crazy. So, we seen that fire area during the day and during the night. And we did come here for a little bit during the day. Now we're back here on this side during the day. And getting a better look. Because I want the guys to come back here with me. Now I know we did hear some gunshots. I believe, I'm not sure if they were. I'm not 100% because how loud they were. And there was only one. It wasn't like boom, 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 or boom. It was like boom. And then like that was a gunshot. And so I'm not sure. I'm not totally 100% sure. Like I said, I have to get permission to get in some of these areas to cut through to get back farther because it's privately owned land. See, those are gunshots. What I heard out there, I don't believe were gunshots. So, this is what I'm doing today. I got a mapping on following me everywhere I go. I got some equipment with me. We're going to get some RF readings and try to match them from that day and night RF readings. We're also going to get some radiation readings and try to match them with the radiation readings from that day and night and see if they coincide. But I have a tracker on me. I do, after I pay for the subscription and then save up a little bit more money, I want to get a good back camera, like a police cam, and wear that behind me that stabilizes. It's the same ones that the cops wear. They got pretty good stabilizers in them, and it will work for night feed too. Now I won't have to have a flashlight behind me because it's got night vision on them. So, key thing for this area, I'm really digging this area. I do have something to tell you later on about this area. Key thing about this area here is I have not found water yet, and we're in a drought. So, what is that plane doing? Flying around in circles. So, my thing is, that's where we were, back over there, way back there, on the other side. My thing is we need to find water. There has to be a water source here. I got one tree cam with me because the other one's out at another area. gonna get in there. I'm just kind of following the route of that day that I took. Which on the overhead map this morning, when I zoomed in, it did say there was 2 ponds here. And we're gonna get up to where I'll have to shut down the video and get up where those cams or where those ponds are. I'll have to pull that up and see the easiest route to get into. Now on those maps, satellite view, you go satellite view, and then you can switch it in and look at the terrain, you know, and it'll tell you the depths and things. Now I'm seeing, like, down here, I see like a river flow, like a stream maybe, but it's dried up. We've been in a drought. I think most everyone's been in a drought. But it's really affected this area a lot. And you can tell this by looking at the leaves on the trees. There's barely none. So, I don't know if you all know about how trees act. Is the trees drop their leaves to conserve water. And they did it really quick this year. In this area, this part of Ohio, I mean, you can look. There's barely any leaves in the trees. Now, if you go up north, closer to the lake, they still have leaves on the trees. If you go down south, they still have leaves on the trees. It's really weird. Not a lot, but they still do. But here, they're almost all gone. So, that's a good indication. And finding water back here on this side is going to be very, very crucial. Because they're here. We know they're here. 100% know they're here. What we don't know is exactly where. Now, I believe there was youngsters. I believe that that's what I was encountering out there. I believe what I seen, and once you see the full thermal video, you'll understand what I seen. They wouldn't let me put it up. They kept on making me cut that clip out. And I think when you pause it and zoom in on it, this thing's freaking massive. It's got a big, big upper body. And that is going to be, like I said, the key is to be finding where this water is. Because they have to be drinking. They're in this area, they have to be drinking. And we'll just kind of, I'll pan slow. I'm going to keep on going because I want to get into these areas. I got to get close. I'm going to be out here most of the day. And I did a hunt last night, which I'm going to hold on to for a while because I want this video to drop behind that other one for this area. And yeah, Misty seen that video and her husband, and they were like, holy, nope, never going back there again. And I'm like, no, you want to go back there, you know, you can go back there. It's just, you know, just keep your head on the swivel and stay, you know, vibrant, stay vigilant. Keep just do what you always do. Don't stop going, because these things are always been here. It's just you were lucky enough to see it. Okay, so this looks like water has ran through here at one point. Let's see. I can see, or you could see the ground here and how it kind of flows, but like I said, we're in a drought, and how this kind of flows downhill, so I want to keep heading that way and see, because it goes here, comes around, and you can see where it cuts down by those trees and drops down. So I want to get over there. I'm not going to follow this because I can't see what's underneath these leaves. If this is a rocky bed, if there's, I don't want to be getting my feet wet if there is standing water under these leaves. So right now I don't have the 360 on. When I turn it on, the leaves will probably sound loud, but as you can tell right now, they're not. So just for the background noise. I have 3 battery packs with me, and the camera's fully charged. Alright. With that said, thank you for being here with us. Well, with me and with all of us watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. We do this all year round. Look at this. And I'll be looking for heavy disturbances in the leaves. Again, if you see anything, leave it in the comments below and you'll be credited with the find. I know we're supposed to get some rain tomorrow. So, and it's supposed to be kind of chilly today, so everything's going to be on the move. Day and night. It's really going to be cold tonight. They're talking about down in the 30s, so. Huh. Those are fresh. Could be a woodpecker, but I don't see no puck marks in it. Alright. I'm not seeing nothing around the tree, so it could just be decaying. So I'll also be looking for scratch marks in the trees. Any, fur stuck to these branches. Anything like that. Alright. Now, there's no hunting back here, so relatively I feel pretty safe. Even though there's no hunting, people break the law to feed their families, and I understand that. But hopefully they're not doing that today. All right. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. It's free to do. We'd love to have you in the community. And share the video. I really do appreciate y'all. All right. I'm going to get up in here and I'll get back to you in a minute. Thanks again. All right, welcome back. So I'm seeing some lower land over here. And we got this over here that comes through and goes that way. But since I know water don't flow uphill, because that's incline, the water has ran down. And it doesn't look like it's going anywhere from there. So, water here is a no-go in this part. So, I'm going to keep on trucking. And see what I can't find. Man, he's playing. That tree still has a lot of leaves. I guess if we can find an area where there's a lot of leaves on the trees still, we know that tree, those trees are getting water. That's what I'm thinking. I'm no scientist. It just kind of makes sense to me. Now, a lot of destruction up in here. There's a snap tree. Oh, that's kind of dangerous. I haven't felt anything like weird yet. Like something was following me or something had its eyes on me. I haven't felt that. I just heard what could have been a tree. Knock. Not that gunshot. Well, before the gunshot. Remember, no water there. Maybe my theory's wrong, I'm not sure. Something come from there. Yeah. I believe, let's see, no heavy disturbance. There's a mound. I believe there's nests back here. Having the guys out here, having everybody, I'd like to have everybody out here. You know, in groups of twos, and just cover this area. I'm seeing some greenery back over there. So I'm going to try to push that way, but I want to continue this way because there's a lot of ground things going on over here. I'm hearing like sticks banging together. Hear that? Sounds like sticks. Bang. Bang. Like if you gave a toddler 2 sticks and they're banging them together. I'm working my way through this state park here into the private area. I've been seeing some ruffles, some disturbance, like up through here. I'm going to keep my eye on that. It looks like it's coming up right up through there. I'll tell you, man, lately, deers. And I've told people that, and they're like, no way. And then I show them the videos. Me just walking up, deer following me. I had a raccoon I was walking, he was walking behind me about probably 10 feet. And I stopped, he stopped. I started walking, he started walking, following me. And I kept on filming him. And I'd be like, you might want to take off. Yeah. Nope. And then finally, probably after a little over 30 minutes of following me, he went up a tree and disappeared. But I've had deer walking 5 feet away from me, just walking with me. And I got video of it. Go look on the Cameraman Facebook page, man. That's That's where all the evidence goes. That's where all that extra footage goes. Maybe I'll just drop that footage of the deer following me next to me. And then something chased it. It looked back, and it looked at me and looked back, and then it took off, and then you could see something. As soon as it jumped and turned right, you could see something a little further back go after it, and I'm like, oh, did you hear that? Yeah, subscriber found that. If you look really well, you could see it. So something was chasing it, and it knew it had to leave me. So I don't know if I just walked into an area where it was hunting, and it was like, you know, I don't care. This is, you know, I gotta fatten up for winter. And that, I told her it couldn't hurt the deer, though. And I'm getting into the private land area. So I got to call the owner real quick and let him know that's me cutting through his area. And I will get right back at you. Then we'll start doing some things. Oh, that was a weird glitch. What? I could have swore I seen something over there. That's strange. Eyes playing tricks on me, probably. If you see something, let me know. Alright, I'll get back at you. I gotta give him a call. Again, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Hit the like button. I really do appreciate you. All right, well, pond 1 is dried up. Not good. That leaves us with, we're gonna have to hike a little bit to get to the other one. Drought was pretty bad. This wasn't a deep, probably only looks like 3-4 feet at its deepest. No, it's hard to tell on a camera, but yeah, it looks like it's 3-4 feet at its deepest. It's been pretty bad year for not having rain. I mean, but once we got it, you know, a day of rain, it flooded everything out. Okay, so this is not a drinking source for them or a food source. I mean, they could probably dig for something here, but I'm sure if they were to come here, I'm seeing some uprooted things in here, but I'm sure if they were coming here to dig anything up that was edible, they've already taken it. And the wildlife around here, raccoons, and they've already came through here and scavenged what they could get. All right, well, I'm gonna have to pull back up the map and head over to the other one. Let's see. Looking like it's around almost noon, a little after noon. Looking at the sun. So we got time. It gets dark around 6-ish. So we got a couple hours. We can roam back here. Alright. Well, pond 1, I'm going to mark it. Just so we have it for summer. And if this rain comes, I'm sure we'll fill some of this up. So we'll see. Alright. I'll get back to you shortly. Just wanted to show you. Pond 1, nothing. Alright, welcome back. Pond 2. No water. Okay. So, I'm going to pull up the map and see how far away is the next water source that's on the map. There has to be water. I've been running some equipment. Haven't had any big changes or warnings going off or anything like that. The radiation has been steady around 0.05 all the way up to 0.10. So that's been fairly steady. We're at 11 now, 12, 13, back down to 6, 5. So it's been pretty steady. I am feeling like something is watching me now. I did hear some scatting through the leaves, like something was running. Not a squirrel or anything like that, or a rabbit. Sounded heavy. That's a bummer, man. I was hoping there was water here. And on this side, looks like the deepest here could be, looks like over back there. Looks like anywhere from a foot to about 3 or 4 feet. This could get deep. I know it's hard to tell on the camera. Alright, so I haven't checked the RF yet. I'm going to go ahead and leave this radiation running. I'll set it to alarm. And I'm going to pull up the map and I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. So I found water. It's right there in the dark section. That's water. Strange little glitch there. But yeah, that's water. So I got a little ways to hike. So I'm just sitting here listening. I hear a blower of some, maybe a blower in the distance. I can't tell what that is. Maybe you can hear it better on 360. I'm going to do a little whoop. 3, 2, 1. Whoop! I'm just sitting on a log. That was weird. I don't know if the camera picked that up. I also heard 2 distant, maybe gunshots. They were really faint, so I couldn't tell. So yeah, I got a little hike in front of me. I'm thinking maybe 45 minutes. And that looks like a big body of water. Keep going. I know I got ahead. That glitch. Just look down and see the glitch on the camera. Haven't got them all morning, all afternoon. Now I'm starting to get them. And they say there's no way the camera could do that. And I showed them. Okay. And they're like, maybe some kind of interference. I said, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Didn't tell them what I thought the interference was. Because that would just be assuming. I got to. A big body of water like that, you'd think there'd be some kind of break in that above in the trees. I do gotta tell you, I got pretty good at reading the forest this year. It's gotta be a big body of water like that with that big, everything's going down towards that ravine. It's got to be that way. And not that way. I mean, unless it's a real big body of water. And then, I think I'll just split the middle. Let's look at that picture again. Let's look at that picture of the water again. Yeah, see, that's a pretty big body of water. So, I'm going to take this. I'm going to split the difference. And I'll have to just run right into it. would have sent up the drone today, but we've been getting gusts of wind with that storm coming. Yeah. I'm gonna head back that way. Alright, I'm gonna burn up some of this. Walk real quick, because it's gonna get loud. If I'm walking slow, it's not gonna get loud, but I want to get there. So I'm gonna burn up some of this walk real quick, and I'll get back to you in a minute. Alright, y'all, I found it, but I can't get into it. There's definitely water there. Definitely water. Definitely a pond over there. So, that's a plus. We found water. Alright. Sorry for the leaves crunching. I'm going to try to maneuver somehow in there. Maybe find where something has made a path so I can get into. And, yeah. Again, sorry for the crunching. I know it's really loud. Nothing I can do at this point about it. I've been finding these indentations. Something big's been through here. You could tell here. Something big's been going through there. So, I'm going to follow this. I don't want to do too much crunching for you, Al. Get in there and see what I can't find. Definitely water here. Alright. With that said, I'll get right back at you. Let me see if I can't get in there. Alright. Alright, welcome back. After searching, found the body of water. Okay. So, I came down here because I'm following these prints through here, and very interesting stuff. So I ran into one problem, and the problem is that I have 2 gigs left of memory on this device. Look at that. That's deep. See, they drained that pretty good. But I got 2 gigs of memory left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on searching here. And I'm going to throw on some footage that got removed in the past. And when I get back to the car, I'll pop back on. I'm going to keep on going now. I did mark the water. This is going to be pretty neat. Now that we know water's here, now we got a good idea. See, greenery. I knew. Find water, low-lying areas, you'll find greenery. So my theory might be good. So look at this. Something's been back here following this. Look at all those sticks on the tree right there. Look at it. Huh. Strange. Alright. So I'm going to continue on. I'm going to throw some footage in here that y'all haven't seen. Just some pieces of parts. Let me know what you've seen. And I'll get back to you. I wonder if this is edible. It's some kind of bush with old berries on it. So if you know if that bush is edible, let me know. Looks like a pine tree area coming up. Yeah, see something stacked these sticks here. These just didn't fall like that. I mean, we know better. Mother Nature did not do that. Look how they're laid. Look. Look how that's laid in there. There's sticks inside of it. What the? Telling you, this area, people, this is a hot area. Maybe teaching how to build a tree. A tree, nest, tree, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, you know. And they look like a teepee. Right. There's something in it. Berries are in it. Oh, that's strange, people. I'm not gonna mess with it. I just heard a whoa. Did you hear that? Okay. There you go. Oh my gosh. I'll just say my goodbyes right now. Watch the rest of this footage. It's gonna be some odds and ends footage that they wouldn't let go, so we'll see if we could sneak it in. Oh boy, that's crazy. Let me know what y'all see in that footage also. Hey, I appreciate you. We found water. Makes me feel a lot better. Y'all have no idea how great I'm feeling right now. When you're getting activity like this in this area, you know, you gotta put it all together, and all the food sources have to be here, and that was the only thing that we were lacking and finding was water. And now we found this strange stuff by me following that path. Wow. I'm really proud of myself. I'm not boating or getting big-headed or anything, but I'm proud of myself. Alright, I really do appreciate y'all being here. And, yeah, I'm sorry that this was short. But with all the, you know, I didn't check the memory on it. My bad. But with that said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate everyone. And, yeah, tell me what you find in this video footage coming up. Alright. And let me know what you've seen today. Leave it in the comments below and you'll be credited with the find. Alright. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight, we are out, and I'm doing things just a little bit different. I'm just gonna be in here, not doing much. It's late fall, so I'm just seeing what kind of activity we'll get just being out here. Okay, usually y'all don't see this, but I'm just gonna be whoa. I heard like a grunt or something. I'm gonna just be doing some tree knocks and things like that, some whoops. I'm not chasing I'm just seeing if this area is alive at night. Now again, usually you will not see this footage, but you all said please show us. I'm going to be running some tests, seeing how high the RF is back here now. So I have data. I'm just running some different equipment, some night vision, just seeing what we could see down near the water. It's rained a couple days ago, but it's, nothing much. So a lot of your state parks and stuff like that have, in their lakes, have lowered the water. So if they're out, I'm hoping this area has action. If they're around. I have this plane that's just been following me all night, it seems like, which is okay. So all right, I do have another guy out with me. He's back on the other side, which we will be meeting up here soon. He's from, I believe his channel's Explore TV or something like that. We'll find out what it was. He just recently opened it up. Yeah, I was recently in PA, the Allegheny Forest, and that footage should be coming out soon. A lot of crazy stuff out there. Didn't get a lot going on. I was there for probably about 12 hours by myself. Morning, midday, into the night. And got a couple, weird sounds. Seen some prints. But yeah, Allegheny, great place. That footage will be coming up here soon. All right, with that said, we're going to get in here and see what we can find. Hopefully this place is active. Now this place gets deep, so I'm not going to get that deep tonight. I'm just basically want to find out what's going on. Probably about 2-3 miles in. All right. All the leaves are off the trees in Ohio. It's around 40, let's say 47 degrees. It's supposed to get down into the 30s tonight. All right. Again, if you see anything, put it in the comments below. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. And thank you all for being here. If you're new, thank you for being here. And we'll see you in a few. Alright, welcome back. So I'm over in here. I'm going to give off just a couple tree knocks lightly. I got to do 2, so I don't know how far he is away from me. I can't see him, but I told him if you hear 2, then you know it's me. And if he does any in 2s, then I'll know it's him. All right, tree knocks in 3, 2, 1. I don't want them to echo far. That's why I'm not doing them hard. I just want to do it in this area. hear a motorcycle or something. Maybe a car. Yeah, ain't no motorcycles out in this cold, I don't think. I'm gonna do 2 more. So your deer trails are gonna be hard to find at this time of year because of all the leaves on the ground. So what you want to look for is kind of the ruffling of the leaves, kind of, stirred up. Let me stir some up and show you. All right, there's some stirred up and there's some flat. You'll know what to look for. You'll see it. I ain't got to say much to anybody on how to do something. You all are smart enough. But that's what I'm looking for, is ruffles in the leaves. When they step down, when they're this heavy and they step down, it ain't that. What the? Okay. When they step down, it's just going to be like matting, It ain't going to be. Let me shut this. Sorry for the camera wheel. I'm going to throw this. That was me throwing something. And I'm just not seeing that. I'm not even seeing the, big pressure indents. I'm not seeing that. So they may be deeper in. I'm not seeing him anywhere. And I was going to come out here by myself tonight, so I didn't charge the walkie-talkies. I am not. I just got low light right this minute. I'm hearing something up here. Something crawling on my back. I'm going to do a small whoop. I think I'm seeing something. Oh my God, I feel like I got something crawling on me. That just must be, I'm seeing a black mass straight ahead. That was weird. Sound? Straight ahead down in that hole. That looks like a hole in the middle of the screen. I'm seeing a black mass back there. I do have the thermal with me. Telling you, all these forests start looking the same when there's leaves on the ground. Very easy to get turned around. I don't have glow sticks out tonight. That's not why I'm here. So I'm seeing this kind of wooded area, and this is a little bit open. I kind of think if... What's that? They might, this time of year, stay out of this open for ambush purposes. Because your deer and stuff at night, they'll come down and walk this open area here. They'll stay out of that. And if you were an ambush predator, you would want to be in cover, or, of course, up high. Alright, I'm going to do a whoop. In 3, 2, 1. Whoop! Yeah, I might just walk this, but stay on the outside, like over in here. Like, keep on going straight. See if I can't pick up any eye shine. Now, it's a cold night. The deer should not be bedding. I mean, the temperature's dropped at least 5 degrees since I last was on with you all. So, I swear I got something on my back. I hope it's not a tick. Alright. I'm going to get up through here, and maybe we'll just take a seat. Let's see. It'd be nice if I could climb that. It'd be sitting right there. We'll kick the thermal on. Start looking back in here. See what we can't see. Alright, this is the stuff that y'all usually don't see. Alright, I'm going to keep going. Get set up, and I'll get right back at you. Alright, welcome back. Now I'm going to start this. It's running, and I will throw it up on the screen. Should be up on the screen right now. I'm hearing some walking back here. Let me switch this. Let me switch hands with this. This one's falling asleep a little bit. Alright. Now again, it's going to be... What was that? There's a water hole down here. Straight ahead. What the? I'm hearing something. What the hell? Why is that glitchy like that? I'm hearing something like right up in there. Eye shine straight ahead. . that's what we want, things will go down to that water. That's for sure. Whoa, did you hear that? Something's moving down by that water. That's a pretty steep ravine. It drops down. I can't not see this screen. What the hell was that? I heard a ruh, ruh, ruh. I know deer sometimes do that. I'm hearing movement over here. I'm hearing movement over here. I'm gonna try to get down to that water. What the hell was that? What was that? These trees are just giving up. I'm seeing a trail down here past this bush. That could be a possible lead. What? I'm catching something on this thermal. There's definitely what the hell was that behind me? I only got my headlamp on. Thermal's glitching. See that plane that cut off his engine just to swoop around? Well, didn't cut it off, but really lowered the speed. Wonder if I can see him flying. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna get down by this water a little bit more. I don't want to get too close to the water because I don't want to spook any. That was like a scream or something. All right. Who's that? I could see the water out there in the thermal. I just can't see anything else because I just heard like a hum. Oh, there we go. There it is. I heard you back here. What is that? See an eye shine straight back. Left of that tree. I don't know if the thermal's picking that up. I'm gonna power off the thermal. Should be leaving the screen right now. I got that on. It's looking at me. Could be a deer. I don't know. See, everything's trying to get to this water. Sorry for the movement. Switching hands. Looks like there's couple eye shine there. Let's try to get a better shot. Nope, went around the tree. It looks like it's looking around the tree. Remember, you can zoom in. Get a better shot at that. Let me do this. I can't tell what it is. Could be a deer. I don't know. Let's see if it follows us. I'm gonna head down by that water a little bit. It's been fairly quiet tonight, so I'm thinking maybe they're deeper. We'll see around this water. All right, I'll get back at you. Man, what a spooky night, kinda. It's just quiet. Alright. In a minute. I'm gonna get down by that water. Alright, y'all. I made it out. Yeah, I'm headed back to the vehicle. Man, what'd you think about that night stuff? Yeah, it's just some footage that was forgotten about, or they took down, or got to see some of that. Yeah. So I ended up marking a couple more spots. We're gonna get the guys in here, and we're gonna see what they can't find, what we all find together. I know with the water source there now, there is definitely has to be some nesting areas. I mean, there don't have to be, but I am around 90% sure when you throw all this stuff together and you put it all together and everything lines up, you'll end up finding nests through my experiences. From what me and Trapper have gathered in the past, you'll find nests. Alright, everybody. Well, thank you for watching. You know, this is just covering this area, and I wanted you all to see it. You know, like I said, a lot of times y'all don't get to see this footage. There's on the phone. I seen something back there. I was turned around looking back there at that wood line. But I thought there was something in the middle of your screen back at that wood line. But yeah. I wanted you to see it all. I want you to see everything about this area. Like I said, a lot of times y'all don't get to see this stuff going in. You know, it's just me getting out there, or the guys getting out there, and we don't film, we just do what we got to do. I did get the tree cam up, and that's pointing towards that water a little bit, angled to that path. I did find an old tent back there, old green, looked like green and grayish, really dirty, nothing in it. Looks like somebody just was camping and got up and was like, forget this tent, I don't want it. Very old. I mean, I touched it just to see, try to think of a date, and I touched it, my finger went right through the side of it, so really water damaged and rotted. Alright, with that said, thank you so much for being here with us. And again, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. We do this all year round. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. It's free to do. Man, winter's right around the corner. It's about to be exciting. I cannot wait. Oh, yes. When there's snow, there's prints. And like before, I'll follow them right to it. I'll follow them. Get out there during the day, follow them as far as I can. I'm not scared. Alright, yeah. We will see you on the next hunt. Bye.